Spider-Man. He's still hunting for Patient Zero, the guy who started this. And so in his travels, as he kind of continues to make his way through here, he ends up coming across the Incredible Hulk. Now, the Incredible Hulk by this point in time isn't even really feral. And in fact, I would argue this environment is really the most conducive to the Incredible Hulk, where he's effectively being left alone because no one out there is stupid enough to attack him, right? It's the Incredible Hulk. And because the Incredible Hulk is basically hungry, he immediately goes after Frank Castle. Now, the funny thing about this, and I'm not entirely sure I agree with how this was done, that what had happened is that somewhere along the line, the Incredible Hulk had basically ripped Wolverine to pieces in that giant battle out there in Brooklyn, and in essence, ended up consuming him. Now, what he'd also done is broken his arm off, which seems to be impossible given the nature of Wolverine's adamantium bones, although the adamantium doesn't actually solidify across the entire arm, it's the joints and things, so I guess you could pull it apart. The part that I'm not so sure about is Frank Castle ends up taking one of the hands of Wolverine with his claws extracted, places it under a tank, applies the right kind of leverage, and snaps off one of the claws. And then in turn, he basically attaches it as an arrow and shoots it through the eye of the Incredible Hulk. Now, I have a hard time believing Frank Castle would somehow be able to break off one of Wolverine's adamantium bones, but it's a comic book. Who cares? Go with it. So in the midst of all this, while he's basically escaping from the Hulk because there seemingly is no way to kill him, he starts hearing a cry for help. Now, when he gets there, this is when things get crazy, because as soon as he arrives on the scene, he ends up basically seeing this priest, right? This priest that's down there with this kid that's basically calling for aid. Now, this is kind of their hideout. They've been here for quite some time, but they also need help to effectively escape. The problem is that in the middle of all this, Venom shows up, and Venom literally starts attacking him. Now, the funny thing about this is that the way that he's depicted, he looks like one part Venom and one part anti-Venom. There's not really a definitive way to tell. He just kind of doesn't really give himself a particular name, just calls himself Venomous. But the thing about this is that Frank Castle is able to basically take this guy out using a combination of arms and armament, fire, different things along those lines. The symbiotes are relatively easy to defeat, at least they were back then. But where Frank Castle's able to basically get this priest to a measure of safety by freeing him from the pit, in turn, you end up finding out it was a ruse. It was basically a trap. These guys were led here, right? They were basically forced here by Venom. But when Venom was destroyed, the second guy showed up, which is basically Deadpool, who has essentially returned. Now, it doesn't immediately happen right off the bat. Instead, Frank Castle ends up leading the priest and the kid back to his base of operations. And what's so interesting here is that the priest, despite everything that's going on, while he is a little bit cynical due to some of the decisions that he's had to make, what he also has, I guess maybe by virtue of his own religion, is still a belief in the sanctity of life. And so in telling his part of the story, what he says is that before everything popped off, he basically ran a soup kitchen. But somewhere along the line, an infected person showed up. Everybody else became infected, and it drew even more infected. And so basically, the whole place turned into a slaughterhouse. Now, he tried to find people and help them where he could, when he could. And he said even at one point, he had hundreds of people that were being kept safe, right? They were being protected by all these different cannibals that he had helped to basically rescue. And during this time, he had to do things like kill people. The priest approaches Frank Castle from this perspective that he's, quote unquote, doing the Lord's work, which is to say, getting rid of all the infected to make the earth a better place for the uninfected. The reality is, it's anything but. The priest does not really understand what goes on with Frank Castle and his mindset. And in fact, when he gets to Frank Castle's headquarters, you end up finding all the people that Frank Castle had killed, right? All their heads are on spikes. Magneto, Namor the Submariner, and all that kind of stuff. Even Black Bolt, which isn't really surprising because Black Bolt sucks. But the thing about this is that the priest and Punisher have this kind of conversation where it's one of those things where it's like, surely you have to understand that indiscriminately taking these guys out, that it can't be done from a place of malice or anger. But the response of Frank Castle is, no, for me, the world became a lot simpler, right? Everything that was important to me, that mattered to me, had basically died, right? Him, of course, referring to his family, which is kind of the thing about Frank Castle, right? His family was killed, it all went topsy-turvy. For him, whenever he looked at the world as it existed before everything went nuts, you had all these different shades of gray, right? You had like people who kill somebody, but then it turns out to be manslaughter. A person robs somebody, but they do it out of a place of desperation, which they wouldn't have normally done it. Then you have criminals that just do criminal things. But in this world that he's in, there's the infected and the uninfected. Done. And that's it. He kills the infected. And it's exceedingly simple. It's a life that he loves. It's a life that he relishes in, right? It's a very simple way to live. But
it takes the strength to stand up for what is right, the ambition to go beyond the comfort zone. Some aren't up to the challenge, but we are.
But I need you with me, Pete.
Do you have what it takes?
You know how easy it is to increase your online store conversions with Bluehost? I'm a van life videographer who's currently in the middle of building out this camper van and starting my small business, and Bluehost is perfect for me because they offer special promotions directly in checkout. You can also easily create custom virtual gift cards, and you can allow your customers to make wish lists of the products they want in your store. Bluehost is a great way to set up your shop for peak season, whether it's the holidays or any other time of the year. Take your e-commerce site to the next level with Bluehost today.
But the problem is that in the middle of this whole conversation, Deadpool reemerges. And of course, we're not given a definitive explanation why initially, but we basically end up finding out Spider-Man's forces are the ones that freed him. They dug him up and then basically put him back together so his healing factor would take care of the rest. But when he arrives here, he's basically waving a white flag, right? He's like, no, don't attack me. I have a message, right? My boss, the big cheese, Zero, the guy you're hunting for, he has more survivors. He wants to meet. He wants to talk, right? He wants to have a powwow, right? Like a parlay. And we're Frank happening out
Capture, not an option.
family, which is kind of the thing about Frank Castle. His family was killed. It all went topsy-turvy. For him, whenever he looked at the world as it existed before everything went nuts, you had all these different shades of gray, right? You had like people who kill somebody, but then it turns out to be manslaughter. A person robs somebody, but they do it out of a place of desperation, which they wouldn't have normally done it. Then you have criminals that just do criminal things. But in this world that he's in, there's the infected and the uninfected. Done. And that's it. He kills the infected. And it's exceedingly simple. It's a life that he loves. It's a life that he relishes in. Right? It's a very simple way to live. But the problem is that in the middle of this whole conversation, Deadpool reemerges. And of course, we're not given a definitive explanation why initially, but we basically end up finding out Spider-Man's forces are the ones that freed him. They dug him up and then basically put him back together so his healing factor would take care of the rest. But when he arrives here, he's basically waving a white flag, right? He's like, no, don't attack me. I have a message, right? My boss, the big cheese, Zero, the guy you're hunting for, he has more survivors. He wants to meet. He wants to talk, right? He wants to have a powwow, right? Like a parlay. And where Frank Castle initially rejects it and even asks the question, why would I go there and talk to your cannibalistic boss? I kill you guys. The response of Deadpool is, no, you don't understand. He's already here. And Spider-Man has effectively arrived on the scene and snatched up the kid and the Padre. Now, this is when we get into Spider-Man's perspective and we find out how far gone Spider-Man is and how his actions basically led to the death of everybody. Not only that, there's somebody worse than Spider-Man out there. What he says here is that when the whole plague basically broke out, that Peter and his forces broke into a tribal mentality, and so did virtually everybody else. What you had were effectively the rise of like warlords and petty strongmen, and they started emerging and essentially seizing control. Now, because you had superheroes out there and even supervillains, because there really is no differentiation anymore, but because you had powered people, some of whom were weaker than others, then much like a post-apocalyptic landscape in this day and age, the weak flocked to the strong for some measure of protection. And that's exactly what happened here. Right, that you had Spider-Man, due to the fact that he has a spider sense, which allows him to overcome virtually any foe, or at the very least survive any attack, outside of facing off against reality warpers or people with insane levels of magic or something along those lines. But because of his capabilities, he was able to outmatch and outclass a majority of people out there. So just by Spider-Man on his own, he cut a swath through pretty much the entirety of what remained of those people who had powers and were infected. Not only that, we get one of the most haunting aspects of this, and I'm curious to see how you guys feel, because anybody who's read this story is like, oh my god, I know what's coming. Yes, you know what's coming. When there's this giant battle that went on, right, Peter Parker and his guys, what he said is that there's seemingly somebody behind the scenes who was pulling the strings, that was pitting all the different tribes and those survivors against each other, driving them into conflict to basically thin the herd, right, to kind of clear the landscape for them to seize total control. But what had happened here is you did have kind of a handful of humans and superhumans who had survived and had never become infected. Iron Man, Captain America, so on. Now, Captain America eventually did become infected, but that is a...
Better head to the raft. Maybe these wind tunnels can give me a boost. There's another one! I should catch that updraft! Whoa! I'm getting the hang of this!
Thank you for calling Chick-fil-A at Main and Kirby. We are located at 7900 Main Street. Our hours of operation are 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. To place a catering order, press 1. To speak to the leader on duty, press 2. For employment opportunities, press 3 and leave a message. And if you'd like to make a donation request or help with an event, press 4 and leave a message. Your call is being transferred. Please hold. The party you are trying to reach is not available to take your call. Please leave a message after. Thank you for calling AAA at Main and Kirby. We are located at 7900 Main Street. Our hours of operation are 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. To place a catering order, press 1. To speak to the leader on duty, press 2. For employment opportunities, press 3 and leave a message. And if you'd like to make a donation request or help with an event, press 4 and leave a message and someone will call you back. Thank you for calling and have a... Thank you for calling AAA at Main and Kirby. We are located at 7900 Main Street. Our hours of operation are 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. To place a catering order, press 1. To speak to the leader on duty, press 2. For employment opportunities, your call is being transferred. Please hold. Thank you for calling AAA at Main and Kirby. Your call is being transferred. Please hold.
Another updraft! I should check the view. Love a windy day.
Hey, Miles, I'm just getting to the raft. You on your way?
Wouldn't miss it. Who are babysitting?
MJ got a tip yesterday that Scorpion's being moved to Ravencroft. Not enough resources for him since Sandman became his roommate.
Scorpion can definitely throw a tantrum. I'll be there.
The party you are trying to reach is not available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone. Press the pound key to end recording.
Hello, my name is Casey Green. I was calling in to check up on my application. I was wondering to see what do you guys think after my interview. I haven't heard a call back. Please call back this number. Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Something tells me that's not a legit business transaction.
This is my best stuff. If it doesn't send me in this... What's that? Look, it's Spider-Man!
Deal's off.
I'll take it! Shooter's hit!
deal.
Hey friends, it's Danica. You are listening to the Danicast. Get this. Now the fastest growing podcast in New York. Hold on to your knickers, Jonah. I'm coming around. For you new listeners, welcome. The Danicast is your spot for real takes on real news about real people. Did y'all hear about this train worker, Dennis, who single-handedly kept the trains running during the Sandman attack? Main track control booth got cut off by a power failure, and he had to patch in from his cell phone on a hotspot to keep the lines up. Thousands of people got evacuated to Queens and Brooklyn thanks to him. Dennis, we at the Danicast salute you. Keep doing what you're doing.
Passing through.
No, they don't show test matches.
I watched the Spider-Man kick Sandman's ass from my room.
Seems like it's not a big deal. Got any?
Didn't your mom ever teach you not to steal? I'll get you!
I knew we'd get him.
What? Oh, so just that shouldn't have happened. Now I can get away with it.
Dealing weapons out in the open?
I want explosions. I don't have that. But I do have something. No, it's Spider-Man.
Time to close shop.
You can't stop.
no rush for you guys. No rush.
Got an angle on it!
Keeping New York safe. That's what it's all about. Getting up in those people's faces. I'm there.
Here we go. Get Spider-Man!
We're ending this now!
These webs are too strong! Gotta get! Get out of my way!
They're getting away.
Hey, man. Glad you could make it.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Keep it moving, Gargan.
Ready for the next one.
Next one? Thought we were just babysitting Scorpion today. Martin Lee. Miles? Miles. It's fine. I'll be okay. A little early for fireworks. We gotta go. Red, yellow. If these are...
Make sure the prisoners are secure. I'll take left. Protect the ship!
Form up on me!
I really should have stretched.
Your head will make a fine trophy.
Whoa, those blades are sharp.
You must be new in town. Hi, I'm Spider-Man. In case you didn't know, these guys are bad news. Definitely want to keep them in prison.
Get out of our way! There's nothing certain.
All right, guess we can skip the welcome wagon.
Spider-Man! Who the hell are these guys?
I was hoping you knew.
I'll cover you! Keep them out of the ship!
On it.
Take out the defenses! Form up!
Overwhelm the guards and break down the doors!
They're trying to get inside the ship.
They want Scorpion and Lee. We gotta stop them.
What do you even want with these guys? Seems like your club has plenty of members.
You will see, and it will be glorious!
I'm not liking the sound of that.
Just keep coming! Keep fighting!
What are you, vultures, kid?
Don't get distracted by the spiders.
Our quarry lies within!
They're definitely going after Scorpion. Can't let them get inside this ship.
Take positioning!
Target sighted!
You seen these guys? A lot of money and tech here.
Yeah, they're not messing around. Seem desperate to get their hands on Scorpion, Lee, or both. Those are free again.
Stay focused, Spider-Man!
Your presence is unexpected. Something significant.
Man, who are you people? Where'd you even come from?
I'll give them one thing. They know what they want.
Clear back! We are many, but we fight as one! I'll get you killed!
Spider-Man, how you doing?
You know that thing with the Hydra? And more heads pop up? That!
Yeah, we've got him on the ropes.
Why didn't we know the raft was moving leaves?
Doesn't matter now. Let's just focus on taking these guys out, whoever they are.
What now?
We gotta get the ship free.
People inside are gonna drown!
I'll keep trying to get these things out. King Arthur makes this look so easy.
You gotta get topside! As soon as I get everyone clear!
You okay in there?
Trying to get out. Looking for civilians on the way. It's bad, man. What happened out there? Did those guards get to safety? Hello? No signal. Better hurry up. Whoa! It's getting worse out there. Loose? I have to tell Spider-Man. I'm on the way. I'll get you out! Stay calm! I'll find another way! Electrical access. Sounds promising. I hope he's got eyes on Scorpion. These guys have no idea who they're letting out. Still here! Promise! Come on, backup power. Be here. Sweet! Water's rising. Can't get back the way I came in. The electrical current is powerful in here. Even I can feel it. I can't let it get to that guard. This amount of electricity will fry him alive. I need you to stay away from the water, okay? Drain the excess energy.
Thanks a million kisses. But I saved you. Really?
Can't be. No! Dad? This isn't real.
We have eyes on Scorpion.
A superhero. Maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up. Give up. Give up.
Miles.
Huh? Anything? Wait. It's not safe. Miles.
It's so peaceful without Miles. Now that you're Spider-Man, I don't have to worry anymore. Time's running out, Leo.
Huh? I have to get out of here. I have to find them.
Get me out of here! Coward! Spider-Man.
Lee.
What are you waiting for?
Not like this.
What the?
Clear!
We got him.
No! No, Lee! Lee! You cannot escape!
What is this? Venom power. I can barely control it. Hey, Spider-Man! They got Lee!
Scorpion 2! I'm after them now! Miles, do you think you can handle Lee? I can turn around right now!
No! I got this! Go on!
Are you sure?
Can't let him near my family again. Not after what he did to my dad. I have to protect them. They need me, man.
Nothing will happen to your family! Nothing! You got this! I'll be back soon!
Got
Get back here!
We stand right here.
Subdue this spider and retrieve Lee.
You're not taking him.
And you're naive. They are ours.
Let's see you try.
Don't let him get away with that.
I don't know who you are, but you messed with the wrong city.
You cannot escape!
And you think I'm naive?
Walk with your blade!
Draven will be pleased.
We stand right here.
Subdue this fighter and retreat!
You're not taking him!
And you're naive. They are ours.
Let's see you try!
Got a shot!
Watch the winds! Eyes on target!
I don't know who you are, but you messed with the wrong city!
You can only fight!
And you think I'm naive?
Take the spider down!
Avoid him! Avoid his web! He has me!
I think that's all of them. Spider-Man! Things just went from bad to East River on fire bad.
That's... well, okay. I'm on my way. We'll deal with Scorpion later.
Come on! Come on!
It won't start! I got you! Hang on to something!
No, you don't! He's not going anywhere!
Heller! Run! I'll stop it! I'm here, guys! I got you! Lay off me, so I can stop that propeller!
Open fire!
Can't whip that propeller with these guys beating on me!
We've got it!
How many times I gotta tell you people? Lee stays with me! You don't know what you took from me.
let him go!
Spider-Man, I need your help!
First responders are on site now, at least. Police are still fishing, but there's no sign of them. Any luck upriver?
Nothing but debris. Who were those guys?
Whoever they are, they're packing some serious tech.
And now they got all that, plus Scorpion and Lee.
Hey, whatever they're planning, we'll find them. We'll stop them.
Yeah. Pete. When I saw Lee inside that ship, my powers, they...
You think his energy got entangled with yours?
I don't know, man. But it feels... volatile.
Well, wherever Electric Blue came from, it saved the day back there. Hey. We'll put Lee back where he belongs. Promise. Don't leave me hanging.
Trying to soak over here.
Not on my watch. Come on.
You're too much, man.
Hang in there, Miles.
Hey, Miles. Getting used to hearing that voicemail of yours. Dropped you a pin. Wanna come through?
Hey, Glenn.
What? Too busy to visit your fam?
Hold up. I'll hit you back.
You don't let him escape!
Sorry in advance for turning all your illegal stuff in.
Target is in my sight!
You're done now, Spider-Man!
Yeah. I know how to close a deal. Hey, sorry. Kinda busy.
What? Too busy to visit your fam?
Nah. I was just giving you space after you got out.
Don't need it. Besides, we gotta settle some things.
We do?
See you soon.
Just go see him and get it over with, Miles. Then we focus on whoever took Lee and Scorpion. Something tells me they're planning something big. Hey, it's another one of Marco's memory crystals. Should take care of that. Warn a guy next time. Sheesh. No way we can talk this out? Let's see what this crystal has.
Someone's watching us, Keemia. But I don't want you to worry. That's my job.
Someone was keeping tabs on Marco. And who's Keemia?
Another day, another disaster befalls our beautiful city. And guess who's to blame? In what should have been a routine prison transfer, the Spider-Men felt the need to inject themselves into a situation that was already being handled by the proper authorities, and completely botched it. A new group of mercenaries made their presence known in the hijacking of the supervillain Scorpion and Mr. Negative. Not much is known about this new collective, other than their penchant for animal skins, but one thing is abundantly clear. The Spider did nothing to impede them. Had law enforcement been allowed to do their jobs, these criminals wouldn't be in the way right. Looks like we have an eyewitness calling in. Color, you're live.
Okay, y'all are done. The world will be cleansed of your filth! Throwing fire! What was the deal with those guys? Felt like they came out of a cult. Better tell Pete about them. Sorry, guy. Didn't mean to wake you up. We don't have to fight about this. Let's crush this crystal.
Maybe I'm being paranoid, but everywhere I go, I see them too. Work, the corner store, in the park. They're tracking us.
Marco was really freaked out. Wonder if whoever was following him is still out there.
Nobody's getting branded today.
There's no stopping them.
Branding irons? The hell is wrong with these people? crystal's mine this time. Not my birthday, guys! No need for the surprise! I'm trying to help you out here! All this trouble for a little crystal.
So I tell the cops that someone's out to get us, but they don't listen to me. No one ever does. Time to take matters into my own hands.
No one has seen Marco in years. Would have been there for him if I knew he was in trouble.
Hey, I was just talking to my source at the raft. Marco's been belligerent and incoherent since he got there. But they said he's starting to show signs of improvement. Whatever you're doing with those crystals, keep it up.
Score 1 for the good guys.
We really gotta do this with the mask on?
Depends.
Relax. I'm not trying to get my ass kicked by my nephew again. Your dad used to give me that exact same look. Kid?
Martin Lee. Someone got him out.
I know what you're thinking, Miles. This is not on you. We can't let him live up here. It's just another kind of prison.
It's not that easy.
Never said it was. But sometimes you gotta push the past away so you can make room for the future. That's actually why I called. Need your help getting something. Could get it myself, but parole means Prowler's retired.
What is it?
Just some old tech I gotta get off the street. Stashed it by a decommissioned Roxxon lab near Central Park.
Yeah, I know the one. Are you really putting Prowler behind you?
Behind us. We getting something?
How did you...
And Miles, that Lee business? Don't be stupid.
Yeah.
I'm serious, Miles. I've heard this dude can turn your brain into scrambled eggs. Leave it alone. Now, what else is going on? Our school? College? Anyone you like?
I don't know.
So there is someone.
I'm here. What am I looking for?
Just use your eyes, nephew. Uploaded some Prowler code into your mask when I swiped it.
Of course you did.
The stash stays hidden until it detects the code from my suit. Last step is to decrypt the key. Give it a shot. Don't cheat. Take your time.
Done.
Not bad, kid.
Another gate. Can't pull it open from down here.
have made a decent prowler. You should be seeing how to get inside now.
Got it. You wanna finally tell me what this is?
Old suit prototypes. Feel free to keep it. Some good tech in there.
Cool. Could definitely use this.
Listen, this isn't the only stash.
Um,
Whoever freed Lee sounds like my tech is right up their alley. I want it falling into the wrong hands. You're the only person I trust with this.
Okay. I got you.
Coordinates are in the mask. Thanks, nephew. Don't be a stranger.
Wonder what Ma's gonna say about this.
Oye, Miles, me enteré de lo que pasó con el transfer y con... ¿Estás bien?
Sí, Ma. Todo bien. Estaba ayudando a Uncle Aaron with some stuff.
Ah. ¿Y cómo está él?
Está trotando.
Pues qué bueno.
Mami, te veo en casa. And before you ask me again, estoy bien. Te lo juro. Te quiero. Let's head out into the city. See what's going on. Maybe even find Lee while I'm at it. Someone's playing with fireworks? Bad idea. This will come in handy for sure.
Miles? Club fair, remember? You on your way?
Oh, right. That's today.
Mr. Atlas is confirmed to be here. He's got the best music technology program in the state. And I heard he's talking scholarships.
I have so many questions for him. Be there soon.
Hello? I've been pushed.
I found the Spider-Man!
That's enough!
Why every time you look?
Got him! The prophecy was right.
You saw that? Look right now. Should I wear the jacket? Stop. No. Just carry it with you. No, just carry it with you just in case. I'm gonna get told to you. Yeah, but. Hey, who chicken for the house in there? Yeah. What chicken is for the house in the
City
fridge?
seems pretty quiet. Still no sign of Lee. Or the gang that took him. Wonder if Pete's having better luck than me.
It's the yellow blue bag. Oh, okay, and hold on. All I gotta do, you catch the bus? Yeah. Oh, all I gotta do is you walk. All I gotta do is
Hey, Pete. You ready to come by the Foundation?
Sure. I'm excited to see what you're up to.
Great. I'm excited to show you.
Oh, gotta grab this call from MJ. See you soon.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Just got off the phone with Harry, and this Foundation thing could be interesting.
Oh, nice. Some hope on my work front, too. I dug into the tech that gang used to mess with the prison transfer. It's DARPA-level stuff.
Yeah, whoever's behind them has a ton of resources. Miles thinks he saw their leader, some kind of big game hunter, fur vest-looking guy.
Interesting. I'll keep digging. If I can get this story on the front page, it might help us track him down faster. Maybe save my job, too.
Hey! How about you point that thing towards me?
Everybody!
Trying to brand people out in the open. Cultists want an audience for this. Chief Clark, everything okay?
We're about to demolish a hospital that was damaged during Sandman's attack, but there's a lot of debris slowing down the technicians. If you're free, they could really use your webs to help keep the building stable while they work.
Absolutely.
Thanks. We'll keep working until you get here.
Fireworks? Probably without a permit. I should warn those folks that that's illegal in New York. There's the robbery. Gotta stop him. If you're looking for $2 bills, I think the bag on 101st has some.
I'll rip your limbs off, Spider!
There's an ambulance nearby. I can take you to it.
Oh my god, thank you!
There. You're all set. And I hope the worst is over now.
Bless you, Spider-Man!
Has anyone seen my gas truck?
Prolonging the inevitable!
It's all part of the prophecy. He's got some... Nothing to worry about. The fool's beacon will be extinguished today! At least my suit's heat shielding still works well. Fireworks! Probably without a permit. I should warn those folks that that's illegal in New York. Hey guys, I'm assuming you don't have a permit. Whoa! Mike! Mike! He's still breathing, but I can take him to a hospital. I knew those fireworks looked shady. Is he gonna be okay? If I had to guess, he's only unconscious. But I better move fast just in case.
Where am I? Spider-Man?
You're okay. I'm just taking you to a hospital. And feel obligated to point out that personal fireworks are illegal in New York.
We didn't know. They're for our brother, Lex. We lost him a few years ago, and he always loved them. So, we try to launch a few around his birthday.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Spider-Man? Wow.
Now just sit tight and let the pros take it from here.
Thanks. Actually, wait. If those fireworks we bought were sketchy, maybe you should check where we got them from. Some docks north of us between those two bridges.
I know the spot you're talking about. I'll check it out. Hey, your brother's getting checked out now. He suggested I take a look at where you got your fireworks from, too.
The dock guys? That's a good call. But watch out. I know I saw two of them with guns. Like serious guns.
Good to know. Thanks.
Bro, watch it next to that barrel. We can't make any money if our stock blows up. You want to do this? Get back to checking the guns and let me work my magic. Get ready, Spider.
Hi! I'm in the market for some poorly made explosives. Think you can help?
Spider's here! Call the boys! He ain't losing this shipment! He's up there! We got this! We got this! Crushed spider! My favorite! You don't want this!
Wait, those fireworks are lit? To the river they go. Fireworks, river, now! Crap, the sparks lit 2 more! Just 1 crate left! Happy birthday, Lex.
Was that you? Oh, man. I hope Mike saw that from the hospital. Lex would have loved it.
Just disposing of some illegal items. You guys take care. You're kind of getting sand everywhere! You guys should really leave and go somewhere more tropical! Probably check out that crystal net.
It's my turn to follow them. Figure out who they are. I end up at this abandoned school in Harlem. And I'm already beginning to regret this.
Marco must have felt so alone during all this. His back against the wall. I can relate. Hope I'm not intruding!
Never! Let's do this!
Take your place with the unworthy!
What's the matter? Man, I thought I was gonna get that last hit in.
Ah, hubris. It defeats us all. Guess who's trying to burn down a building?
The longer you stay in there, the more this is going to hurt! We know you talked to the police!
That's enough fire for today! better put out the fires. Stop the fires before they could hurt anyone inside. But that was close.
Spider-Man, over here!
Hey, Chief!
Thanks for coming. We've managed to set our explosives in every zone except the last one. The demo crew's in there. There's 4 of them.
I'll find them. Just keep your radios open. And make sure nobody touches that detonator. Spider-Bot can search faster in there than I can. Your time to shine, little guy. Make Spidey Daddy proud.
All right. I find the people, Clark gets them out.
Is anyone out there? Help! Is that a robot?
Hey, it's Spider-Man. I just relayed your location to Fire and Rescue, so they'll be here any minute. It's gonna be okay.
Spider-Man. Thank you.
Hey, Clark, did you get the location I just sent over?
Our team's moving in now. Thanks.
Spider-Man's here. It's gonna be okay.
I mean, whoa. Time to test out my pulse blast then.
Anyone? I can't move! Help!
Hang on, I'll get you out of there.
Thank you.
Help's coming. Fire and Rescue knows where you are, and they'll be here soon. You're going to be okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Clark, you should be getting a new location any time now.
Just came in. We'll head right over once we finish getting Mr. Robleski out.
Is someone there? My leg! I think it's broken.
I'll get you out. One sec. Fire and Rescue's on the way. Just try not to move. They'll have you out of here soon.
Okay. Thank you, Spider-Man.
Looks like I need to go up. So it's field testing time for my latest upgrade.
My insurance better cover this, right?
I'm coming! Just hang on! Fire and Rescue's on its way. Are you okay?
No, I'm good. But I saw somebody up ahead a few minutes ago. Purple jacket. Make sure you help them.
Hey, Clark. I just sent a new location your way. But this guy said someone else is still trapped.
Really? I'm not missing anyone else. But if you can find them, we'll get them out.
I'm on it. This'll take some maneuvering.
Everything worth taking. Keep digging for more. This whole place is gonna come down. Be a follower of the flame. Start
met these people before. Organized and fanatical. Yep, I'm getting big cult vibes.
What about the intruder that's been skulking around?
They can't stop all of us. Now keep looking for supplies. We'll need them in the days ahead.
The flame is disappointed in you.
What are they?
Oh no. I didn't say anything to the police. Never even mentioned the flame. I just wanted out.
Then you should have remembered we all go out the same way we come in. Painfully.
Get out of here!
Oh, the fool's beacon! The prophecy said you'd face us eventually.
I knew Spider-Man was unworthy.
The fool's beacon!
Crimson Hour cannot be stopped!
So, what's my prophecy? Endless fighting? Death by building? Grow 4 arms and become a giant man-spider?
To burn with the rest of the unworthy.
That's it? Oh, okay.
The world will be cleansed of your filth!
Did anyone else hear that? Whoa, guys, can we take this outside? Is everyone okay? Besides me knocking you out, obviously? We're better than you ever will be.
Flame sees your fear, Spider-Man!
Who are you people?
The only ones worthy enough to survive what's coming!
Down! Finish him off before the police get here!
Pretty sure this building is gonna fall apart before then.
Suffer for your actions!
He's using webs like a coward.
You doubt the flame!
The flame burns eternal.
Thanks. So what's your deal?
There you are.
Hey!
You never did like my smoking.
Yuri?
Lowlifes call me Wraith. Fits pretty well, I think.
I tried... Where have you been?
No time.
What about them?
They made their choice.
This'll be a new record. And they said it couldn't be done. Looks like Yuri took off. I thought she'd just need some time after what happened with Hammerhead. But coming back with that suit and a name like Wraith? I should keep an eye on her. And the other on these cultists. I need more eyes.
What's up?
Just wanted to let you know that I talked to Gloria, and Feast is gonna send a donation. Truck to the house tomorrow for the rest of May's stuff.
I don't think I'll be able to go through everything by then. Could you cancel that? I promise I'll donate it all myself as soon as I'm finished with... everything.
I'll call him right now. But don't push yourself too hard, Parker. I'm serious.
Hey, you know I'd rather be curled up next to you with the latest physics journal right now. Especially that French one.
Sometimes you're just too romantic. I'll talk to you later.
I was wondering what this place was. That's Emily's tree. This is perfect.
You made it!
I thought you said this was a startup.
Yeah, I was hoping for something a little less... this. But my dad was the one who, you know, he made all the arrangements.
Peter Parker! So, what do you think? It's a far cry from that chop shop that Otto had you in. And now that you're on board, this place is really gonna start cooking.
Dad, Pete hasn't decided he's joining yet.
Oh. Really?
But I was gonna give him a tour. Let him decide for himself.
All right. You know, seeing you boys together again. Right then. Have fun.
Get your badge out. Let's go exploring. So the...
Give me 5 to 10 minutes real quick.
First thing I want to show you is downstairs.
Harry, this place...
Right? Dad went a little more over the top than I would have liked.
How did you...
Got things set up while I was still undergoing treatment, but when I got out, I made a few changes.
Like what?
Diverted my salary into research projects, installed a diverse board to keep us on the right track, and made sure all research aligned with our mission. To heal the world.
Wow.
Dad's money may have gotten the ball rolling, but my job is to put it to work. Making the world a better place. First, I want you to meet Dr. Young, who's a leading entomologist. You know what entomology is?
Yeah.
Dr. Young is doing this super cool research on bees. Or, to be more precise, on bee predators.
Yes, this is Catherine. Who may I ask is calling? Oh, of course. Put him through. Dr. Milligan.
Here, follow me.
That data does not cross-tabulate with the AI learning we did during the last milestone.
Ready to talk to Dr. Young?
You must be Peter. So nice to meet you. I think you'll like this project.
Great to meet you, Dr. Young. Harry says you're working with bees.
Yes, and it's quite an urgent situation. A full third of the food you eat every day comes from crops pollinated by bees. But worldwide populations are in steep decline, primarily due to a significant predator. The carnivorous bee wolf. So, we developed an innovative way to help the bees. Want to see how?
Whoa, this is cool.
These little drones are essentially bee bodyguards that were training to detect and attack bee wolves.
AKA bee killer wasps.
And you're helping with the machine learning algorithm. Do you see those little holographic bee-wolves? The better you are at shooting those, the better our drones get at recognizing what to target.
The idea is for the drones to scare the bee-wolves away, not hurt them. Oh, nice! Yes! Yep. Oh, yeah! Gotta protect the hive. Nice! Gotcha!
You're done, Peter. A very productive session. We got great data.
Okay, flying home. I think I'm getting the hang of this. I knew you'd be good at this. I'm in business.
If those virtual bee wolves you just took out were real, you'd have saved the lives of about 2,500 bees.
Wow. I'd love to help any way I can. I could take a look at juicing the neural network speed.
Oh, yes, please.
Maybe if Pete decides to join us, you two can talk some more. Thanks, Dr. Young. I've got so much more to show you, Pete. Let's go. Now, up ahead is the medical research area. We're doing cutting-edge proton beam work, using protons instead of X-rays, with better targeting and less radiation.
It's all the stuff we talked about. All the stuff we dreamed could make the world a better place.
That's the idea. Harry!
A moment, if you please.
Any chance it can wait a sec?
It'll be quick. Thank you.
Doc, this is my friend Peter. Peter, Dr. Connors.
We've actually met. I used to work with Dr. Octavius. You came to the lab once to consult on electrotactile stimuli.
Oh. Yes. It's a shame about Dr. Octavius. His work had so much promise. Any changes since this morning? Dizziness, aches, pains, anxiety, impulsive thoughts?
Nope. I've never been better.
That's what worries me. Nice to see you again.
Your doctor is the lizard.
Dad believes in second chances. Hey, listen, I gotta go make a call, but feel free to explore. Come meet me upstairs when you're ready.
So that was crazy. But it seems to be working for everyone to have Dr. Connors here. Guess I'll look around.
Mostly hands off so far. Mostly.
So much to see here. Where do I even start?
Dr. Washington, your lab supplies have arrived.
We should get a trivia night.
Oh, we got one.
Sorry.
Did you do the XRF analysis?
What if I needed a higher resolution spectrometer?
Do you?
I should explore as much as I can right now.
Did you see the monthly schedule update?
Welcome to entomology.
Drones.
Yeah, doing a little cross-collaboration between the Energy Lab and the Agricultural Lab. Ultralight drones, using the new battery tech for crop monitoring.
Very cool. Do they collect crop data too?
They will, by the time we're done with them.
That's awesome.
Thanks!
Beehives show complex group decision-making and group locomotion. Swarming is an annual process in which the colony expands in splits. The Emily May Foundation has discovered that specific changes in the
Have you been out to the Hudson Valley facility?
Yeah, once.
Hey, What are you doing with these bikes?
We're working on ultra-efficient batteries, charged by bicycles.
These bikes? Can I ride them?
Not right now, but when they're road ready, we'll need people to test them.
Nice. I'll try to come back.
Space research.
Nice. Seems inspired by some of Otto's work without the hardwiring problems. Wonder if Dr. Connors has used this. Though after that lizard rampage, he may be done testing his work on himself. Let's see what's going on here. Maybe I can help. Oh yeah, that would take a while. I'm not sure there's time to dig in now, but I'd sure like to come back and work on this later. So many cool things here.
Your lab supplies have arrived. Please dial operation.
Yeah,
Hey, whenever you're ready, come meet me up here.
I'm on my way. I'll see you in a sec. There's so much to explore. But I shouldn't keep Harry waiting.
Did you hear about Roger?
You really have a particle accelerator?
We use it to send proton beams to that treatment room downstairs. It's being repaired right now, but we'll have it back up in no time.
Incredible. Where are we heading now?
Up to the top floor.
Your energy seems really good, Harry.
I feel great.
How long was your commute today?
2 hours.
So put your way back helmet on and think back. Even before high school. To middle school.
Okay.
Now, do you know the...
Hang on.
You're a popular guy.
Sorry, it's just my tutoring job. You were saying?
You know the stuff everyone studies in middle school with Gregor Mendel and the pea plants?
Yeah, I think so. About genetics and plant hybridization?
Exactly. So, Dr. Foster up ahead, he's won every top prize in the field for his work with plant genetics.
Wow.
Hey, when you were walking around, did you have a chance to feed the fish?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you have to. It's seriously one of my favorite spots in the whole building. So calming, and we're doing cool research inspired by the cellular structure of the koi fish's scales.
I'll be sure to go check that out.
I see what you're saying.
The algorithm is similar to long division, if you look at it that way.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
Dr. Foster.
Thanks, Dr. Foster.
Ah, Peter, I presume. Harry talks about you frequently.
So nice to meet you.
Dr. Foster is working on agricultural efficiency.
With the population growing and the climate changing unpredictably, we need to adapt more quickly than nature normally would. Genetic recombination can customize crops to best meet these new challenges, be it extreme weather or an increase in pests. Would you like to see this testbed?
Okay.
The idea is to tweak a plant's genes to maximize optimal qualities. For instance, a plant that can thrive in drought conditions. In our simulation, the goal is to maximize growth. Why don't you practice on this?
Okay.
Match the base pairs to incorporate as many growth genes as you can. That'll be a plant that can feed the world.
Interesting. Okay, I think I get the hang of it.
Great. Now you're ready to try the real thing. This is a plant we're working on to grow well in drought conditions. Corporations patent GMO seeds for profit and are rightly criticized. But ours are open source, developed for sustainability instead of financial gain.
So smart. Let's see. One step closer to feeding the world.
Nice work. Listen, I know you're not officially on, but could you look at one more gene for me? Curious to get your take on it. It's a crop specifically adapted to urban gardens.
Of course.
Beautiful work, Peter. Using this technology, we're on track to end world hunger by 2035.
Wow. I know a rooftop you could use for a real-world test if you're interested.
Oh, very much so. Harry was right. You'll be a real asset here.
Thank you, Dr. Foster.
So now where?
Last stop. Might be my favorite. It's commanding, but not overbearing. Playful, but not tasteless. Impressive, but not show-off.
Your office.
Or is it our office?
Harry.
Now remember, the things you've seen today are just a small taste of what we're working on. But don't decide just yet, not till you've seen this last thing.
Okay.
Come on, where's your badge? You'll need it to get in.
Where did I put it?
Don't tell me you lost it.
Nope, false alarm. Right here.
Go ahead. Swipe.
I really think we need more security.
Wow. Man. Harry. This is all so amazing. It's perfect, really. It's just... Things are really hectic right now.
When I was in treatment, hey, I forgot to tell you. Some of our